Namaste students, I welcome you all for the session 2 of chapter number 7, that is HTML and Introduction. Yes students, and this is the session plan. HTML, use of HTML, lists in HTML, inserting images in HTML and inserting links in HTML. And students, in this session also I am going to display the theory part of HTML. All together I will combine I will combine all the topics and I will combine it into a single practical session so that you can able to understand the concepts easily. Yes students? So what is HTML? HTML is a language. Okay, it is a markup language. Why we are calling it as markup language means it uses tags which is available in between a less than and greater than symbol. So it is called as markup language. HTML is a markup language. It has commands in between the angle brackets, that is less than and greater than bracket. What is the use of HTML? HTML is used to create web pages. Okay students, what for HTML is used? HTML is used to create web pages. And you have studied the basic concepts like tag, attribute and about element in your 6th standard. Now you are going to learn some advanced features in HTML. Okay, in that we are going to discuss about list first. List. Okay, this list tag in HTML is used to display information in a semantic way, that means in an order way, in a specific order. Okay, what are the two types of list? Actually list is of two types. Okay, the first one is unnumbered list and the second one is numbered list. Unnumbered list can also be called as unordered list and numbered list can also be called as ordered list. And students, this is the example of unnumbered list. How you can use unnumbered list to display information on a web page. Actually this is program. Basically, what is the definition of program means? A program is a set of instruction which we are giving to the computer to do a specific work. Okay, so this is a program. This is a set of instructions that I am instructing the computer to do the task. What is the task? To list the information on a browser. Okay, so this is the program. Now you are learning how to do programs. Okay students, this and all basic level. Okay, see, so now what is our plan means we have to display this fruit names on the web browser. Okay, so we are using the list tag here, that is li is the list tag. Okay students, since this is unnumbered list, okay, the output will be displayed as it is shown here on the web browser. Now you imagine you have to type this program in the notepad, okay, and you have to execute the program in the browser like internet, okay, Mozilla Firefox, etc. And this is numbered list. So I told this is unnumbered list and this is numbered list. Okay students, numbered list start with the tag OL. Okay, and you are displaying the fruit names using the numbered list. Okay, the output will be like this as I shown below on the browser. Okay, now we are going to see the type attribute which can be used both in unnumbered list as well as numbered list. First we are going to see how type attribute can be used in unnumbered list, that is in unordered list. See, here I didn't mention any type attribute here. Only UL is there. Okay. But here I have specified UL type is equal to circle. That means I am specifying the browser to display the list items with a small circle preceding it. Okay. In this case, only a circle shaded is displayed. Okay, a shaded circle is displayed. But in this case, a small circle is displayed. So I am specifying the style of the information. Okay, I'm specifying how the style has to be, how the information has to be displayed on the browser. So type attribute is used to specify the style, okay, using which the information can be displayed on a browser. And disk is the default bullet type. These are called as bullets. Okay, disk means a small shaded circle. It's called as disk, and that is the default bullet style in HTML. Okay, and we can able to change the style using the type attribute. Okay, like this, and even you can use the square also, so that the items will be list preceding with small square. Okay students, next, ordered list with type attribute. See, here I have used ordered list without type attribute, OL. Okay students, only OL I have specified, but here I am mentioning numbered list, that is ordered list with type attribute. So I am specifying capital I. That means I am specifying the list item has to be displayed with Roman letters. Okay students, can you able to see the output? 1, 2 and 3 has displayed in the Roman letters along with the list items. So unordered list, ordered list is used to display the information in semantic manner on a web browser, and the type attribute is used to specify the style of displaying items. Okay, how this information has to be displayed in what style. Okay students, yes. And students, you can able to insert images also in a web browser. See, when you are using web pages, you can able to see images also. So images can be displayed using HTML. Okay, browsers can display image files in your document. The image file may be either GIF or XBM. Okay, many browsers also support JPEG format. These are the formats for that image file, students. That's it. So to display an image, we need a command, that is a tag. Okay, img is the tag in HTML which is used to display the image on a document. Okay, img is the tag and src is the attribute. See, what is the src? src specifies the path, that is the location of the file. Okay, where the image file has been stored. It specifies it so that the browser will be easy to find out the image using this path, and the image will be displayed on the browser. So students, you simply understand, for displaying an image on a web browser, you can able to use image tag. In source, you will be specifying the path of the file, where the file is located. Okay students, and alt as well as title attributes also associated with the image tag. This alt attribute is used when the image is unable to be displayed on the web browser. At that time, the text which is specified with the alt attribute will be displayed on the web page. Then title. See, title is nothing but when the image is displayed, when you move the cursor over that image, the text which is specified with the title attribute will be displayed over that image. Okay, and even width and height attribute is also there associated with image tag, and that is used to increase the width as well as the height of the image which is displayed on the web page. Yes, students. Next one is inserting links. You all very well know about links, am I right? You are getting, for this live session class also, you are getting link. When you click on that link, you are directed to another web page. Okay, when you click the link, you are directed to the online session. Okay, students. So you can able to insert links in an HTML file. Okay, a hyperlink is a link from a hypertext file to another document. See, when you click a link, it takes you to another file or another location. So that is called as link. Link is fully called as hyperlink, and hyperlinks are a part of hypertext. So to include hyperlinks in your document, what you should do? You should use the command. What is the command? That is anchor command. Okay. Using this anchor command, you can able to display an hyperlink. You can create hyperlink. Okay, students. Now see, the image is the text which will be displayed in blue color. Okay. When you place the mouse pointer on it and if you click on that image text, what it happens? The rose picture will be displayed. What it means? Image is the hyperlink. Okay, it will be displayed in the blue color on your web page. When you click it, then what it happens? Since it is a hyperlink, it leads you to the image file. Okay, students. So this is how you can able to insert links in HTML using this anchor tag. And this is a question session, students. Can you able to find out the answer? HTML, unnumbered, numbered, IMG and title. Okay. HTML, language to create web pages. Unnumbered, unordered list. Numbered, ordered list. IMG, a tag in HTML to display image. A title, that is an attribute that is used to display text on the image. When you move the cursor over the image, the text which is specified in the title attribute will be displayed over there. And these are the answers, students. You make a note of it. Actually, HTML is an easy language, students. You should know the commands, that's it. It is not like Scratch where you can click and drag the commands and you can able to execute the program. Okay, that is different and this is different. Here you have to memorize the commands and you have to use it based on your requirement. And students, performance is the road but not destination. That means you have finished your OFL exam as well as your PA3 examinations successfully. This does not mean that you have finished everything. So you should keep on performing well and good in all the stages. Even though after getting promoted to your 8th standard also, you should perform well. Okay, students. In next session, I'll combine all the topics and I will display the practicals for you. Okay, so that you will be able to understand very easily. And before that, students, you go through this commands clearly. You try to understand the what for that particular command is used, and be clear with the commands. Then while I am showing you the practical, it will be easy for you to understand. With this note, I am ending up this session, students.